Hey guys, I'm Wisp of Wisteria. I know I haven't been doing YouTube long, but I wanted to make this video of what I expected to do with this channel. You see, I'm not very inclined to listen to my own emotions. Years of experience from a past that wasn't the best taught me to close myself off to people and to myself, and I've forgotten who I am. I don't think I ever really knew who I was, because the years that we spend trying to find ourselves as a child, where we develop a personality and what we think is right and wrong and what we enjoy in life, I never got the chance. All my life, from when I was born to the age of 10 or 11, I was taught that being an extrovert was out of the question. It wasn't socially acceptable in our household. And if we were too loud, if we were too obnoxious, asked too many questions, it wasn't met very kindly by our biological parents, me and my sisters, all 6 of us. Of course, there were the favorites that got away with a lot. I wasn't one of them. I'm the second to the youngest. And I had a heart condition that we didn't find out about till I was 4. Because of that heart condition, my parents were inclined to let me rest every now and then to keep myself from getting possible heart attack, which in turn could have killed me, very young age. And my sisters didn't like that. They thought it was favoritism to me. And so they got me back. About twice as worse. We weren't the kindest to each other, but yet we were. I love my sisters now, and I love them then. Our relationships are kind of rocky though, although what siblings aren't. But it's because of that dynamic that I find it hard to open to people, and I find it hard to open to myself. I don't know what I'm feeling half the time. I don't know what certain emotions feel like. I have so many trust issues, I can't even open up to anybody I know. Whether it's via the internet or it's somebody face to face. I don't even really consider myself having friends. Of course I have people that I'll talk to occasionally over texting, but I don't see them face to face very often. Hell, I don't even live in the same town anymore. I find it very hard to keep connections at all. It's better to just let them go before they let me go, right? I don't think that's the case anymore. Because last night, I found myself just lost in my thoughts. Why I was even trying anymore. Why I had goals. By the age of 12, I knew what I wanted to be. A micropaleobiologist and also a writer. Writing was my passion. I still love writing. I just find it hard to at the moment. I don't have that drive I did. I have over 40 incomplete books just lying in that closet over there, untouched for quite a while now. I have writing websites that I've been on that I put all my books on hold because I have all the ideas. All the ideas are up here. I just can't find myself to get the energy to put it down on paper, put the effort into it. Because honestly, what's the likelihood of me becoming a writer? It's not very high. 18-year-old girl, past history, one awful, many mental disorders, a dormant heart condition that has a chance, slight chance, of being able to kill me. Well, I say dormant, but I had an episode a couple weeks ago that was pretty bad. It lasted for an hour and a half when they used to only last 15 minutes. Family history of diseases like cancer. Very unhealthy track record. I was a very sickly child. So what are the likelihoods of me living long enough to be able to publish books at a rate that would be satisfactory to me? Not to anybody else, not to any publishing company, but to me. Because that's what it really is. You're trying to satisfy yourself in life, to be like, I've lived what I've wanted to. By the time you're ready to die, just let go. That's what we all hope for, right? I don't see the point of trying to put out that effort anymore. What's the likelihood of me being a micropaleobiologist? Well, it takes about 8 years to learn what you need to in the science field for that particular job. You know, biology, physics, you have to learn your physics too. You gotta learn everything you can, because they do more than just biomechanics and everything. You have to work with bacteria, you have to work with different biomes. You have to work with oil companies sometimes to make sure that there's no bones in the oil they want to drink that will destroy their drill. That's what I've learned. And at, let's say, bare minimum bar, decade and a half to learn what you need to and be able to call yourself a micropaleobiologist. Decade and a half of college. By the time I get out, I'd be somewhere in my 30s. Not enough time for me to be satisfactory with my life choice. By that time, my attention span and my drive is very short these days and very low supplies. I wouldn't have enough confidence if I so much as got a C. I would break, because I was raised that anything below a B- was horrible grades and deserved to be punished. So, what would be the point of going towards that goal? I didn't finish high school. I dropped out. Too much social anxiety for me. And I was in computer classes. All my classes were assigned to me on computer, so I wouldn't have social anxiety. It was still there. It didn't make it much better. And I didn't even finish all my computer classes for the semester I dropped out of. My work stagnated. I was so disappointed with myself that I couldn't stick it out. I dropped out sophomore year. I was so close to finishing. Just couldn't do it. So if I couldn't finish that, what makes me think that I could ever finish college? I'm still working on getting my GED. I haven't even started taking practice tests that I've been trying since I was barely turned 17. I put everything on hold, saying I'll get to it later, but find myself then questioning later, what was the point of even trying this? Why should I try? Getting so stuck in your head all the time is highly unhealthy, as you can see, for you mentally. Because you find yourself just going deeper and deeper and deeper into how you view yourself, and I have so many different layers to me that even I can't crack them all. I have never seen what I really am underneath all this. I have so many different personalities. I couldn't answer a simple application question of what character I think best fits me, of who I best can compare myself with. Because I go, well, one day I could be really shy and quiet and not answer, and the next day I can be the loudest, giddiest person you know. But not for long. I change on a dime. And my energy level fluctuates so fast between me wanting to get out and exercise and just run around and me wanting to sleep for a couple days straight. It's just, it makes it so hard for me to just dig deeper into who I am. And if I don't know who I am, who would want to? And I can keep pushing this on to like, oh, it's just PTSD, it's my mental disorders, but that's not it. I'm hiding. I'm hiding from the world, I'm hiding from myself, I'm probably afraid to get hurt again. Because to be hurt by your biological parents, by your siblings, by your half of your entire family, to be scorned for trying to act the way who you are, it kind of leaves an indent on you. It leaves a long-lasting impression of what the world might view you as. You think, oh, maybe it's not a good idea to be me in that case, and maybe I should be somebody else. Maybe I should be what they want to be. I now mold almost perfectly into whoever you want me to be when I'm around you. So well, in fact, people have a hard time telling that there's things wrong with me anymore. Unless I want to, you'd have no idea. And here's the thing where it involves this channel. I don't want others to go through this, and I sure as hell want to stop going through this. And 2018 seems like the perfect year for opportunity. People are changing, things are changing, why can't I? I can change, I can try. And to start, why not be more social? Be more active in a community? Because, let's face it, I can cosplay all I want, but that's just another barrier I'm putting up a front of that character I'm pretending to be. And sure, it gets me out there, but when I get home, I'm just as deflated, I have no more energy left, I'll sleep for a few days straight to regain energy just from one meeting. And that's not very healthy. I used to have a job, and they just demanded too much of me. And sure, it was fair grounds for me to quit. I just felt like I gave up, that I didn't even try hard enough. Even though I stuck it out for 8 months, I was trying to go a year and I didn't make that goal. I don't make a lot of goals anymore, but I'm gonna make this one. I'm going to attempt to help people and help myself along the way. That's all for now, guys. I'll see you later.